camera.
Yeah.
Brinno camera. Brinno kindly gifted the camera to us. How long have we been using it now?
4 or 5 weeks.
4 or 5 weeks, yep. So we're now Brinno ambassadors, very exciting. So we thought we'd do a little video. Well, the first camera we used was the TLC200.
200, that's what we bought to start the project, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so we had that set up on this house, right facing towards that house, obviously.
The back of the house, yeah.
Yeah. And then we decided to put that camera on the fence, the health fencing at the front, and then the TLC2020 we've put on the house at the moment, so we get the front and back, and it's good because you can see the comparison between the quality of the two.
One's full
cameras.
HD, one's
So the TLC2020 is full HD. Yeah. So, what do you think to the setup of, well, both cameras, TLC?
They're both easy to set up. I mean, the hardest part was just getting your head around the initial setting up, because you've got quite a few options in terms of number of photos. So it's like, I think we've got ours to take a photo every 10 seconds, which is quite a lot. It's almost like a video, but it means we catch like every little bit of detail. I think normally you'd probably do a photo every minute or two. So it takes a bit of getting your head around how often do that, and also the camera itself turns the photos into a video for you, so you actually pick how long almost you want that video to be. So it's how many frames per minute. So you quick calculation, how many it's taking per second or per minute, and then how many that turns into a video. So we've got basically a full day from 8 till 5 turns into about a 2-minute video.
Yeah, so basically on a weekly basis you'll go and take the cameras down, download the footage, and that's pretty straightforward. Is it the same setup for the TLC200 and the TLC220?
Yeah, it's both. So it has a little memory stick inside. You take the memory stick out, put it into your laptop, download them onto laptop, and then we've using HD Movie Maker, put them all together to edit them. And just need to convert them to a different file type, and then straight into a video. And we're speeding them up about 8 times. So we try and get a full 5 or 6 days into about a minute. So we speed them up 8 times. It was quite funny when they're walking past and stuff, doesn't it?
I love it, it's great. And when because we've got a camera and the fencing at the front, you can see the sky, like the clouds and across and everything, so that looks really cool.
It's good now the house is a lot higher that we've got the 2 cameras, because there's been weeks when just this camera wouldn't have seen very much because they're working on the front of the house, so that's good.
Would you say that in terms of the setup it's pretty much the same for both, whether you got the TLC?
Yeah, the menu on the 2020, the menus are easy to use because the screen's better quality, so you can actually scroll through the menus, got a lot better.
And the price difference between the two, what's the TLC200?
I think it's about 100. I think we paid about 150 for
we'll
200.
Put the prices linked to them in the description as well.
Yeah, I think we paid about 150 for that. And I think it's about 400 for the 2020, so it's quite a big difference, but it's just that extra bit of quality, really.
So do you think there's much of a difference in the quality of the footage in the
I
two
think
cameras?
Probably now we could probably insert an original video with the 2200 and a newer video with the 2020, so people can see the quality difference.
Give you examples and let you just. Yeah, it's definitely, I think, when you're looking at them on Instagram, it's like sharper. Yeah, definitely. So that's, quite a big positive for the TLC 2020.
The only negative that we've noticed really is the battery. The batteries are probably doing about 2 weeks for 4 batteries. However, I mean, that's probably our fault for doing a photo every 10 seconds. I've spoke to Brinno, and if you do normally, you'd probably do a photo every minute or every 2 minutes or 10 minutes even. The batteries would last a lot longer, but that's our choice, really.
Yeah, and like somebody did ask us how many photos.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, that's the first thing to get your head around is how many photos you want, and then how quick you want that as a video. Because you got to do the maths in your head and see what kind of footage you want.
So, I mean, in terms of ours, I mean, if you look at our footage and you like the speed in which ours is, which we really like because we think that you can really.
You want to see individual bricks.
You want to see, whereas some time lapse, it looks like it's so fast that it's and I like to see a little bit more detail than that, especially obviously when we're doing it day by day.
I think the only issue is obviously because we're getting a lot of files, and quite big files, because there's that much footage. So we're actually, I think we've filled the laptop up already and having to store
they are
videos on an external hard drive. That's 16 weeks in, so there's a lot of footage, but it's filled our laptop.
And they are like high
High res,
they're like big sizes of files, aren't they? But I would say that I think that the TLC2020 is worth
it's better, definitely.
that bit more for the quality of the videos.
Yeah, and the thing, Brinno obviously listened to feedback, and one of the things I did suggest to him recently was to have like a Wi-Fi connection, because I think the main bugbear for me is you sort of put it up on the wall, you can't really see what it can see because it's up on the wall.
Yeah.
And you also, it's not easy to know if it's still recording, is it still got battery, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Actually
that
going
would
up
be
and
really
looking.
good. You've got to literally climb up the ladder to get it down.
I've suggested that to them, and they're actually on with that apparently. So the next.
Oh, just because you've mentioned.
Because I mentioned it, obviously. No.
The team sorted it out.
So I hope we get some commission on that. But no, apparently they're already on with that. So the next model, whatever it may be, will probably have some kind of Wi-Fi connection, which will be a real step forward.
Which I think that would be a big step forward, because that is one of the good things about the Ring. If we were to compare this to the Ring, if you were using the Ring, you can literally look at the videos like straight off your phone.
Yeah, there's got an app and that kind of thing. So I think if they move more down that route, I think that'll be a big improvement.
The annoying thing with Ring is that you wouldn't be able to easily download like a day of footage from Ring.
No, I wouldn't have used Ring as a time-lapse
because it's like there's loads of little videos, but you'd have to literally go for, and it takes you straight back up to the top after you've downloaded one. So if you were trying to get to a certain day, you'd end up having to scroll back down again, and I don't know why they wouldn't want to improve that.
I don't. It's not what it's for, is it? It's a security feature rather than a time-lapse camera.
It should be for. It's for Instagram as well. If anyone agrees with me, comment below. If you don't comment below. So we'll insert some footage as well, and so you can see it yourself, see what you think, and let us know what you think if you've got, any advice on how best to use the cameras as well. And as always, thanks for watching, and subscribe. Bye.